And as always, thank you so much for joining me. This is our 5th class in our 6-week series dedicated to easing back into wellness routines. So the idea is we're kicking this off at the beginning of 2023, and we want to try to rebuild some good habits. We've done a lot of incremental moving into a higher intensity as we go. And in this class, we're going to give you the option of a higher intensity workout to practice on your own at home anytime. This is cardio yoga. So as always, move at your own pace with your own breath, and hopefully we work up a little bit of a sweat tonight. Alrighty, let's begin in a seated position. So come down to your seat, root down through your sit bones, and as always, this position can be any position that feels great for you. On your knees, on a chair, on a cushion. Find the right seated starting position that feels great. And when you get here, sit tall, sit proud. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Let your arms hang heavy along your sides. Rest them on your knees. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes. Take a long, slow, deep inhale through the nose. And a long, slow, complete exhale through the nose. Once again, try to increase the length of your inhale as you breathe in through the nose. And slowing down the exhale. Open mouth or through the nose, whatever feels good for you. And then take your longest, fullest, deepest breath yet. Invite in as much air as you possibly can into your lungs. Feel your ribs expand. Pause when you reach the top. And forcibly exhale everything out of your lungs. When you find empty, begin to invite the air flooding back in. But this time, keep your lips sealed. And continue to take your long, slow, deep inhales and long, slow, complete exhales through the nose. Allow your attention to turn inward, imagining an invisible wall surrounding the four corners of your mat. And take this opportunity to set an intention for our class today. Whatever it is, let it come to you. Just in case you're not finding anything rushing to your brain, I'd like to invite you to explore this intention. I turn every experience into an opportunity. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Let that sink in and see how that feels. And if it doesn't feel right, discard it and find your own. That's perfectly fine. Gently turn your left ear down toward your left shoulder, feeling a little stretch in the neck. Tilt the chin downwards, feeling a little stretch along the back of the neck. Completing the circle, right ear over right shoulder, and then looking up. Beautiful. Come back to your tall, centered spine. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Sit nice and tall. Left hand to the base of your spine. Inhale, center. Exhale as we twist to the right. Left hand to right knee. Right hand at the base of your spine. Nice and tall. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And then make your way to a tabletop position. So as always, try to separate your fingers as wide as you can, widening, giving you a nice big base for your weight to distribute throughout the hands. Press down through the tops of your feet and your shins, stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Squeeze the low belly in and up. Find a nice, long, strong spine. Inhale, cow pose. Let the belly drop. Look up, roll the shoulders down your back. Exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, tuck your chin, push the mat straight down. Inhale, cow. Maybe finding a slightly deeper bend in the spine, broadening through the collarbone. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. See if you can invite even more space between the vertebrae. Come back to center. Step your right foot behind you. So tucking the toes, just kicking through the heel, finding a nice stretch through the calf. Maybe rock forward and back a little bit if that feels okay. Beautiful. And then come back to tabletop and step your left foot behind you. Kicking through the heel, stretching through the calf. Maybe rock forward and back a little bit. Beautiful. Coming back to tabletop, bend the right knee, kick the foot flat toward the ceiling, engaging through the glutes. Knees at about a 90-degree angle. Try to keep the spine long and strong. Kick it up, bring it back to level, and then open the hip so your knee points out toward the right. Come back to neutral, kick it up as high as you can, find level, open the right knee toward the side, come back to center. Kick it up, feel it in the glute and the thigh. Come back to center, open up the hip and knee. Last time, come back to center, kick it as high as you can. Come back to center and open up the knee and hip. Lower the right knee down. If the wrists are feeling a little tight, go ahead and just give them a little shake here. And then come back to your tabletop. Kick the left foot high. Foot's flat toward the ceiling, 90-degree angle. Engage that thigh and glute. Kick the heel as high as you can. Come back to level. And then open up the knee and hip toward the left side. Come back to center. Kick, kick, kick. Squeeze that left glute. Come back to center. Open it out. Opening through the hip. Pushing the knee directly to the side. Center and kick. Level and open. Last one here. Center and kick and level and open. Come back to your tabletop. One more round of cow and cat. Beautiful. Come down to your forearms, keeping your arms parallel, pressing the hands into the mat once again, fingers nice and wide, and then come back to your plank position. So kick both feet back. Knees lifted, optional. Try to lower your hips in line with your shoulders and your heels. Squeeze that low belly in. You can lower the knees if you need to. Beautiful. Inhale, hold. Exhale, breathe. On your next inhale, start to walk your toes forward. Finding dolphin pose. You might have a nice deep bend in the knees so far. That's totally fine. Great job. Now make your way to downward facing dog. If you want to put the knees down for a minute, feel free. Push yourself up to your palms. Find downward facing dog. So still knees can be bent. Maybe pedal out one foot at a time, pressing one heel down and then switch. Feeling a nice stretch through the calf, back of the thigh and knee. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Bring your feet behind your hands for forward fold. Feet are nice and wide. Let your belly rest on your thighs. Try to lengthen the hips toward the sky as much as you feel comfortable. You'll feel a nice long stretch through the whole back of the leg. See if you can soften through the spine and neck, allowing the arms to hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze the low belly in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Lift those hips. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, gentle back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin and chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose. So you can keep your feet hips width distance apart. Some people prefer to have their feet closer together for chair pose. Whichever version feels best for you. Try to lengthen this low back. Squeeze the low belly in. Create space in the low back, tucking the pelvis upward. Beautiful. And from here, I just want you to pulse. Lower halfway, lift. Lower, lift. Just mini little squats here. Pulse, 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 pulse. 3, 2, 1. Rise to standing. Oh, that feels good in the legs. Exhale, gentle back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Come back to your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Step your left foot in the middle of your mat. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Kick the heel as high as you can. Bend the right knee, open the right hip, feeling a nice stretch through the thigh. Square the hips, inhale, lengthen through the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, low lunge. Press down through all four corners of your front foot. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Find the right stance in your feet. That may mean you want to bring them closer together or further apart. Sink deep into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right hand to the sky. Left arm reaches down the back thigh. Inhale, windmill your arms forward. Frame your foot with both hands. Step back to your high plank. Push your hips up for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Beautiful. Try to lengthen the back of the legs, lift the hips toward the sky. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose. See if you can get just a hair deeper this time. Bring in the low belly, lengthen the low back, tilt the pelvis. Beautiful. And when you're ready, let's pulse. Lower, 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 lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Step all the way back to your downward facing dog. Press down through the fingertips, lengthen the heels toward the mat.
Place your right foot in the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Toes point down, heel points up. Kick through the heel. Bend the knee, open up the hip to the sky. So allowing your foot to hang behind you as far as it feels comfortable, feeling a nice stretch through the thigh. Square off the hips as you lengthen the leg, three-legged dog again. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Place your left foot in between your hands. Find your stable base. When you're ready, press down through all four corners. Push yourself all the way up to a high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, adjust the feet, maybe get a hair lower. Gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left arm to the sky. Right arm reaches down the back thigh. Inhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step it back to high plank and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it forward. Forward fold. Feet can be together or apart, whichever is best for you. Inhale, rise. Mountain pose. Exhale, gentle back bend. Lift the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose. This should start to feel familiar. Maybe sink a little lower, lengthen the low back, keep the chest lifted, and pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Hold for a beat. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, walk your hands toward the middle of your mat. Find center, straighten your right foot, your right knee, and parallel your feet together. So find yourself in a wide leg forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Star pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Switch around for you. Bend the left knee and find a side lunge. So bending the left knee, find your side lunge, and then we pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rise all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your right toes forward. Bring your arms down to a T. Sink your hips down low. Gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step it back. High plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to go right into the next side. So keep your right foot in the middle of your mat. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Place your left foot in between your hands. Beautiful. Now walk your hands to the middle of your mat. Find your wide leg forward fold. I just always turn around on you guys so you see the back of me. Beautiful. Wide leg forward fold. Enjoy the nice stretch along the back of your legs. Feet are parallel. And when you're ready, inhale as you rise all the way up to star pose. Bring your hands to heart center.
Bend the right knee. Lower as low as you feel comfortable coming into your lateral lunge. And pulse, 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 pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, come up to standing. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot your left toes forward. Come down to your lunge. Open your arms to a T. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step back to your high plank. Hold high plank. Squeeze that belly in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to put both of those sequences together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips, and we pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Inhale. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to your downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Press your left foot in the middle of your mat. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Low lunge. When you're ready, press down through your front foot. Come all the way up to your high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Arms come to a T. Inhale, star pose. Lift the arms up. Parallel your feet. Find that big X with your body. Bring your hands, keep your hands up. Option, if your arms are feeling tired, you can bring your palms together. Bend the left knee and pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot the right toes. Sink deep into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step it back. High plank. Hold high plank. Push up that space in between your shoulder blades. Push the mat down and away from you. You're so strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Last round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise. Chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips, lengthen the low back, and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. When you're ready, inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Arms come to a T. Inhale, star pose. Parallel your feet. Arms reach up. Option to keep them lifted. If shoulders are toasted, that's okay. Lower the hands. Exhale, bend the right knee. Lower, lower, lower. And pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot those left toes forward. Maybe get a smidge deeper. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot to your right. Find your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come down to your knees. Find tabletop. Maybe roll out the ankles. Bring your toes together. Widen the knees slightly and push your hips back for child's pose. Feel the arms begin to soften. Relax through the shoulders and upper back. Beautiful. Begin the heart rate, start to slow down. When you're ready, come back up to your tabletop. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach your right arm all the way underneath your left until your right shoulder and ear come down to the mat. Option to keep your left hand in front of your face or extend it nice and wide toward the top of your mat. Inhale, slowly reversing out. Bring your left hand back to your face. Push yourself up. Reach your right arm to the sky again. Exhale, come down to tabletop. Inhale, left arm reaches high, opening through the shoulder. Exhale, thread the needle, guide the left arm all the way underneath till the left shoulder and left ear come toward the mat. Option to keep your right hand where it is or reach it up to the top of your mat. Slowly reversing out, bring your right hand in front of your face. Inhale as you push up, open your left arm to the sky. Exhale, come back to center. Walk to the top of your mat and then come down to a seat. Lower all the way down to your back. Beautiful. Bring your knees up into your chest for a little hug. Gently rock from side to side. Place both feet flat on the mat, hips width distance apart so your knees point straight up. Place your right ankle on your left thigh for a reclined figure 4. Now, if you feel this in the back of your thighs, go ahead and stay right here. But if you want to get a little deeper, lift your left foot off the mat. Start to feel the stretch along the back of your right thigh. And if you want to get even deeper, you can use your hands to grab the back of your left thigh and draw your knee towards your chest. So just find the level where you feel a nice stretch along the back of the thigh. No pressure, no tension, whatever level feels good. Slowly coming back out. Bring both feet flat on the mat again. And then switch sides. Left ankle to right knee. Either stay right here or lift the right foot. Option to grab the back of your right thigh. Just finding the level that feels good. Keeping in mind it may not be the same on both sides. One side might feel a little more flexible than the other, and that's okay. Slowly coming out. Bring your feet both flat to the mat. Gently windshield wiper your knees back and forth to the right, to the left, once again to the right and to the left. Find stillness. Take a big inhale through the nose and exhale, release for Shavasana. Extend your arms and legs out long and wide. Relax your shoulders down your back. And allow yourself to feel fully supported from the entire earth beneath you. Allow yourself to let go of the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Try to find stillness and peace throughout the body. You're welcome to stay here, but if you'd like to finish class, when you're ready, reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Point your toes, get long, get lean. Slowly bring your knees up into your chest for one last hug. Gently rock them from side to side and fall over on your favorite side. Slowly push yourself up to a seat and find your sit bones. Sit tall, sit proud. Bring your hands together, pressing your thumbs into your chest. I invite you to recall the intention that you set for today's practice. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, I look inward for acceptance. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your lips. May we speak words of truth, kindness, and encouragement. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center. May we be the change we wish to see in this world. Take a deep inhale to fill yourself with love and light, and exhale to share that with the world. Namaste.